morning, everybody. Today we are off to our next destination, which is another small town in Herzegovina called Medjugorje. And Medjugorje is internationally renowned for a site of religious significance. In 1981, there were reported apparitions of the Virgin Mary, and so it's become very popular as a pilgrimage site and as a place to visit, especially among Roman Catholics. Medjugorje attracts millions of visitors each year. Pilgrims come seeking spiritual renewal, healing, and prayer. So it really does attract many visitors each year. We're going to go check that out. We're also going to go up to the hill where the apparitions were apparently first seen. And they were first seen by a group of 6 local children who were up on the hill, and they reported it, and they've seen it since 1981. So there are repeated apparitions. So it's really become internationally known for this spiritual significance. Just as we're driving here to Medjugorje, we've passed so many vineyards, and I just wanted to mention this area is also known for its wine and winemaking, and this area is around Čitluk. So definitely that's another highlight of this region.
The most popular varieties are Žilavka and Blatina. We won't have time to visit some wineries here in Herzegovina, but we will do it next time, and we will come back, and we will come back for sure because we like it here.
Definitely. Our first stop here in Medjugorje is the Apparition Hill.
A little preparation for hike, huh?
Sunscreen, hats, obavezno, mandatory.
One is done.
One is done. Okay, so we just parked here and we have started the walk. It's at 100 meters, but I don't think it's 100 meters to the hill. I think maybe it's 100 meters to the start of where we'll walk up. So we'll see. We have about 15-20 minutes, probably closer to 20 minutes plus, but here we go. Okay, this official hiking part has started. I wasn't sure how the path would look. It was nice and paved up until now, and now it's extremely rocky terrain. So we don't have the best footwear. We probably should have all worn running shoes, but we didn't. So we're just gonna take it slow. So here we go. It is now, let's time. It's 2:20. So let's see when we make it to the top. They were kind of complaining when we were walking on the pathway that they were already hot and a little bit tired, that it was just like a straight paved nice pathway. And then when they saw this, I thought, oh my goodness, they're like not gonna be wanting to do anything. But then they saw this crazy rocky terrain and they said, oh, this is better. So they thought the pavement was boring, but this challenge is exciting for them. So it worked out.
I would hike all day because it's so fun on the rocks.
They're definitely choosing the path less followed. They're choosing the more challenging side. We have almost made it. I won't say anything when we're there because you should be quiet. So we'll just do some filming around, and then we'll see each other after. Now we're just coming down from the hill, walking back down. That was really just a beautiful, tranquil, peaceful spot where people come to pray and heal. And it really wasn't too bad walking up. It really did take us 15 minutes. Usually when people tell us something takes 15 minutes, it'll take us 30, but this really took 15, so it wasn't such a crazy walk up. But I can see why people come and hike up to this spot. It's very peaceful and you can almost feel like the air is a little bit different here. So definitely walking back down is harder than walking up, and make sure you wear proper shoes, not like me wearing sandals.
That was tough.
That was tough. Hike wasn't so hard, it's just so hot out. If it was cooler out, it'd be much easier, but oh, it's hot. Oh, so sweaty and red faces and everything. Oh.
Wet face.
Can you see your red face, Ollie? Ooh. Oh, Daddy doesn't have a red face. He's the only one. But he's sweaty. Here we go to a little bit, just cool down. Okay, so we're just arriving now. We drove back down to the center of Medjugorje in the town, and we'll show you a little bit of what's here. Okay, so here we're at St. James Church. It's in the center here of Medjugorje, and this is the main parish church in Medjugorje. You can tell why. It's definitely the main central gathering place and can hold large masses and that kind of thing. But if you can just see how large the seating area is, it's incredible. How many people can be here for Mass, do you think? Thousands. of different confession rooms too. Many confession rooms. You can come here and confess, go to mass. They also have other religious ceremonies here, so it's a very active church. This really is a world-known spot for prayer and pilgrimage. So. So we are just on our way now to go get something to eat after visiting Medjugorje. We have some lovely music in the car for a nice ambient as we're driving through these country roads. So the restaurant is called Etnoselo Herceg. We've been here once before. We came here the first time.
Yeah, with my cousin. This is also a place where it's popular to have a wedding here in Herzegovina, and you have also accommodation, so you can stay here. They have rooms.
Oh, this is so nice. There's like such a nice breeze. It's a nice patio outside. There are ceiling fans going. Just what we needed. A little park here for kids.
So now we're here in this restaurant, and it's really pretty. I think Sophia are looking at fishes, and I'm just here relaxing.
I think this is my favorite part of the day, when we sit down, have a nice meal all together, and just enjoy each other's company and the food, and just relax a little bit after a long day of walking around and exploring new things. Just want to explain more about what this is. This is basically like polenta, which is just cornmeal that's cooked. And here you can see it's a bit drier. Like, I make this at home for us sometimes, but it's a lot more watery. After that, you take some of this sauce. He was explaining that it's like yogurt mixed with butter and garlic and something else, and some herbs or something. I'm gonna try some of this. This looks delicious.
It's called kako.
Pura lučnica.
Very traditional Herzegovačko.
Chicken, Dita likes this. Or?
Yeah, Dita.
Dita likes this apparently.
One of his favorite.
Dita likes it, and I'll definitely like it. I mean, what's not to like? The garlic is definitely coming through. So this is served cold, as I'm thinking, as I'm seeing now. But the flavor is really nice. It's just like a nice, almost like just a mild sauce with a nice garlic flavor, and you can taste the butter come through as well. It's delicious.
So look at this. Pravi hercegovački uštipci.
Uštipci. So, oh, these are nice and hot. And you can just take that, and you can dip it in whatever you want. So good too. Basically just fried dough that's a bit salty. Love it. It's so good.
Bon appetit.
Dobar tek. We are stopped and we're going to go walk around a little bit to show you this beautiful little place. Just to note the price of this meal, I mean, the meals have really been so reasonable and so delicious. This whole meal that we got, plus some coffee at the end, was 130 maraka.
So 65
euros, which is really like very reasonable for what we got.
Prices here are definitely, I would say, less expensive, and I cannot say that quality is lower.
Yeah, no. We're stuffed. So we idemo for a little walk.
Okay.
Ajmo guys, idemo.